Right, so I just want to have a nice little talk about Overwatch 2 and whatnot. So this is kind of like a day off for me. So I still want to. This is the bots, so don't worry about it. So this isn't a serious video or nothing like that. It's just me talking about Overwatch. Sniper, I'll take that skin. I don't think I've seen that skin before. So obviously with Overwatch, I like Overwatch. Many of you like out there like Overwatch. As much as I'm eager to see Overwatch 3, which isn't that eager to be honest, because I'm actually quite satisfied with Overwatch 2. You know, we don't really need another game if this game is doing really well at the moment. So with Overwatch, I do like it. I just wish there was a little bit more PvE modes on the base of the game rather than have it come out every few months or so. I was rather disappointed with the fact I purchased the story and you only get to play 3 chapters, and it seems rather how can I put it? It seems rather lackluster, if I'm being kind. You know, I enjoyed what I was playing, but at the same time it wasn't enough, especially for the money that I paid for. It's really unusually weird why Blizzard will go down that path of give us what they gave us, and yet they don't really expand on it. You know, I was hoping to play some more player versus environment sort of lore to the game, so I get to know the characters, and I know this game doesn't necessarily need to have it, but it's just so nice if it does, and if and when, you know, because we already got the little mini movies and whatnot. I loved all that. I loved watching those on YouTube. It was great. You know, it's like, as much as like I love games from the 90s and early 2000s, which I do, nothing wrong with that at all. Hold on. I've always been a big fan of player versus environment games. You know, where you're working with your team to play against the CPU or the AI, whatever you want to call it. And I love, that's why I like MMOs so much, like DC Universe Online, or the other one Blizzard made, I forgot what it's called, World of Warcraft, that's it. I'm still new to that, so I'm a bit of a noob on it. That's a bit slow, isn't it? I don't mind. It's good enough for me. So with that, so player versus environment, I would love to have more modes into this game, more modes and whatnot, because sometimes the reason why I stopped playing Overwatch for a while is because it just got so, I don't know if I was playing a bit too much, but it just got a bit boring at one point. Yeah, it got a bit boring, if I may say, which is kind of odd because I do like this game, but it was just the blandness of it got a bit to me. I don't mind the fact they were giving us updates and stuff, that's all good. Come here, you. And I'm not really good with Anna either. You know what I mean? Anna's not a good support for me, so that's the reason why I'm playing her now on bots and stuff. I think it's really good. But I would love to see more PvE modes. I mean, I'm a big fan of the Junkenstein stuff, Junkenstein's Labs. Really love that mode. It's really good fun. You know, playing against the Zomniks and going against, like, I think it's like a zombie sort of mode. Not in the custom match, the zombie mode. No, the Zomniks with the Junkenstein. I love that. I love playing against the Bride of Junkenstein. That was pretty good. I like the Halloween modes. I just wish we had more of that on the base game rather than just every summer event or winter event and stuff. I don't mind it when games have events. You know, you give players a reason to tune in, but I just want a little bit more. I don't know if I'm asking too much. Just a little bit more diverse fun. A few different game modes to spice it up and whatnot. I would absolutely love that. Now I know a lot of you Anna mains probably be like, oh, you should play like this and play like that. I know, I get it. Like I said, she's not my best character. And this is only against the bot, so it doesn't matter. So that was the PvE modes that I just wanted to talk about. Anything else? Other characters, you know, we've got a great line of selection of characters, which is what I really like about Overwatch. It's really good fun in that sense. From my bread on the floor. Okay, I have no idea where they went. Okay, there's no way I could. Oh, look on the floor. See, what I liked about Stadium is how you can build up your character's abilities and stuff. I love that in games like this. I absolutely love it. So when they brought in Stadium, I was a little bit like hesitant as to play it because I thought it was going to be like a massive sweat fest. Now, some of you players or gamers out there might have experienced a sweat fest and stuff, but I guess that comes with the game. That was too close. And I know there's a lot of Overwatch content creators out there who still love this game, who stream it. That's all good, so the game's doing well in that regard. But I can imagine that if Overwatch 3 comes out, let's just say within the next 15 years, are Blizzard going to listen to the complaints that they've had over the years with the game that this one's about? Because apparently there was a lot of complaints about this game. I remember a lot of people were saying it's not so. Oh gosh. Hang on, did he just try to use that for me? Because then he just cancelled it. No, okay, but he still killed me. Okay. Yeah, they were saying it's just too similar to Overwatch 1, or it didn't really need to come out as a sequel, and how close this game is so similar to Overwatch 1, and they could have made these updates in the first game, changing the characters' abilities and whatnot, and doing what they did with this game. Yeah, there was a lot of that going on, I remember all that. Personally, I just want the game to be fun. Not the same old all the time. But that's just me. I like innovation in my games. I like when things are done differently. I like it when there's all sorts of different game modes, a lot of fun ideas and stuff. I don't like it when it's a corporate greed's involved and they're just focused on keeping it too safe. You know, when a game takes like leaps of faith, so to speak, I respect it for that. Not for the sake of just doing it, but for the sake of actually trying something different from an already established thing in gaming. I mean, if it works, it works. You know, it works. And I suppose that's where Blizzard probably got a bit comfortable. But when Marvel Rivals came out, I remember people saying, oh yeah, but they brought out Stadium now on Overwatch 2. They're only just bringing it out because Marvel Rivals brought it out. But I would imagine with how long it would have took to make Stadium, I think it was just a coincidence that Marvel Rivals release was just around the corner from Stadium, to be honest. So that's what I say to that. But I am enjoying the game, you know. I like some people of the community because there's a lot of there's a lot of sweats in the game, but there's a lot of sweaty people in the comments section as well. I mean, you know the type I'm talking about. The people who've got more experience than you, lord it over you, and just not necessarily give you advice on how to play the game to improve yourself, but pretty much the ones who are just like, I'm better than you, you should play this way, you should play that way, get off the game, you've got so many deaths and this and that. You always get those people everywhere, you know, because of the online anonymity and stuff, so they will say whatever they like. But you get those idiots in life and you just have to put up with them, I'm afraid. Well, you don't have to, you can just block them or delete them, you know, report them, do what you got to do. But yeah, I do like Overwatch 2, I do feel like the game could be improved, but that's just speaking. I'm an upcoming game dev myself. I'm actually learning how to develop games in the meantime. So I'm teaching myself. I'm not teaching myself. I purchased an online course to help me, and it's going really well. So I'm starting with 2D first. I'm going to work my way over to 3D. But if I was to ever make a game like this, oh gosh, if I was to ever make a game like this, like a hero shooter and whatnot, then I definitely would make it very, very fun. Get in there. Yeah. And that's that. That's all I've got to say for today's video. So, are you enjoying Overwatch, fellow gaming minions, both on TikTok and on YouTube? Let me know in the comment section. Remember, this wasn't a serious video, just to talk about Overwatch for a little bit, you know. That's what it was.